Hi everyone, I'm Fox. This is This Month in Things, the show where we talk about what's happening in IoT. How would you like to get your degree in IoT? Starting this spring, Florida International University is offering a new degree program for the Internet of Things. A professor at the university argues a degree is required for future need. Currently, to master a connected product, it takes knowledge of electrical and mechanical engineering, programming, and a deep understanding of security. This degree was meant to give those students that wide breadth of knowledge and give them more job opportunities. Unfortunately, Intel discontinued the Joule, Galileo, and Edison hardware product lines, which were Intel's maker-targeted hardware. After reading the responses to this news, the failure of this hardware wasn't surprising to most. Some of the responses were that the devices were too expensive and too powerful for the maker use cases. Also, the documentation wasn't as good as it could have been. However, this doesn't mean that Intel is backing out of IoT. Products like the Curie chip, which is in the Arduino 101, will still exist. Motley Fool is a blog and resource for investing advice. Recently, they published the best 3 IoT stocks you can buy. First on this list was Sierra Wireless, because they make cellular embedded modules, which means as IoT grows, their profits will naturally grow. Next was Qualcomm, because they have been heavily investing in IoT devices and have seen growth. For example, over 80% of Android Wear devices already use Qualcomm chips. Last was Cisco. Since Cisco is one of the largest networking hardware makers and IoT depends on networking, Cisco should see a natural rise in demand for their products as IoT grows. Currently, blockchain is a huge buzzword, but it doesn't normally lend itself to be IoT related. However, Peter Sant Andre, the CTO of Filament, thinks differently. He thinks blockchain can benefit IoT in a bunch of ways. For example, a blockchain can be a decentralized registry of things. You can think of it as an IoT replacement of DNS that's decentralized. Blockchain could also potentially be a ledger for sensor data or even be used for IoT microtransactions. Amazon is launching a smart home services store. In this store, people can call and get their questions answered about their smart lights and smart plugs, and even have Amazon come to their home, install, and fix the devices. It's currently available, but mostly on the West Coast. All in all, this means one of 2 things. 1, connected devices aren't usable for the average consumer, or 2, the average consumer doesn't have enough technical background to tackle the smart home. Maybe both, who knows? How are we supposed to listen for the aliens with all of our communication devices? Astronomers are finding it harder and harder to listen to radio signals from space because it's possible that those signals come in on the same frequencies as human technology. The FCC controls the access to the radio slices, but when you have cell phone companies willing to cough up $19 billion for bandwidth, the slices become very precious. Unfortunately, like most problems in science, this battle is currently stuck between research and money. That's all for this month. I'm Fox. Stay cool, stay connected, and this is the July edition of This Month in Things.